Hello everyone, welcome to Programming Creator. Today in this video we'll be talking about how to improve your programming skills. I won't be talking about data structures and algorithms because everybody will focus more upon data structures and algorithms, and of course they should, because data structures and algorithm is actually very important. But what I'll be doing is I will tell you some other points which are mostly overlooked by others, and in my opinion these points are actually very important, and these points have actually helped me to improve my programming skills. So I'll be sharing just that with you all. And if you are new here or if you haven't subscribed this channel yet, go ahead, subscribe this channel so that you get notified each time when our video goes live. And also give it a thumbs up if you end up liking this video. And also if you haven't subscribed in the giveaway, you can go ahead, you can find the announcement video link in the description, and using that link you can participate in the giveaway. So with that being said, let's move on to the discussion. First point is you need to understand the problem statement, because if you don't understand any problem, there's no way you can solve it. Let's take an example. Let's say you have some problem in your bike and you take it to the mechanic. So what mechanic does? They will first see what is the problem, and they will see where is the problem, and then they try to solve their problem. So exactly just like that, we try to do that in programming as well. So we first read our problem statement and then we try to understand it. There will be cases when you won't be able to understand the problem statement in one go, so try to read it again. So what I will suggest you is, when you are going through the problem statement for the first time, try to note down the key points. And if you are able to understand the problem statement, that is very good. But if you are not able to understand the problem statement, go through the problem statement again and try to fill up the gaps which you have in your key points which you noted down in the previous step. So with this there are chances that you will be able to understand the problem statement. But still, if you are not able to understand the problem statement, you can try to go to the discussion forum, because nowadays almost all the platforms are having their own discussion forums, and there everybody will be discussing about the problem statement. So if you have some specific doubt, you can post your doubt there, or you can simply browse through the discussion, and most probably you will find your doubt there. So with this there are chances that you will be able to understand the problem. Now that you have understood the problem, let's move on to the next point, which is try to solve the problem on your own. By this what I mean is, when you see a problem, there are chances that you won't be able to think in a way that how to proceed or how to solve the problem. So you will be tempted to ask your doubts to others. But what I would suggest is, before asking to anybody, you should focus on what are the ways you can apply, and you need to be patient actually, because you will just read a question and you will be like, I am not able to solve it, and you will be frustrated, and then you will try to reach out to the people and ask for help. But I would suggest you to give some time, because you are not used to it yet, because we are not solving problems every day. So it will be a little hard for your brain to proceed in a particular way. Let's say eating, because we are eating since our childhood, we eat every day. So eating is like, even if we are sleepy, we will be able to eat. So just like that, if you try to code every day, you will be able to solve problems, and you will be able to think in a way the program works. So just like that, you need to give some time to your brain. You need to give time to your brain to adjust. So once you will give it a time, it will be able to think in a way. So let's say you are solving some problem and you are not able to solve it. So just don't leave it there, or just don't go and ask for help. If you are thinking and if you are trying to solve that problem in a particular way, there are chances your brain won't be able to think other ways. So give a little break, like 5 or 10 minutes of break, and if you want more break, you can take it. But after some time, you come and solve that problem again. So with this, there are chances that your brain will come up with some other idea. So Like this you can try for some 2-3 ways, and there are chances that at the end you will be able to solve the problem. But still, if you are not able to find the solution, you are stuck somewhere, you can always Google, or you can reach out to the people, and they will surely help you. And never be shy to post your questions, because everybody starts someday. So there will be some people who will make fun of you, but there will be somebody who will try to help you. So never be shy, and try your level best to solve some problem. So with that being said, let's move on to the next point, which is reading code. Reading code is actually very important in my opinion, because I have learned a lot from reading others code. You can think it in a way like when we were small kids, we used to go to school and we used to read A, B, C, D, and now you can see we can read anything in like without any effort. So if you think in a way like you are a kid and you want to learn how to code, so how you will learn to code? You will go and read others code, and in that way you will be able to write your own code. So by reading the code you will be able to how to write a code. So in my opinion this is actually very important, and you should give some time in reading code. Let's suppose you went to some programming platform and you searched some problem. Let's say you learned about a linked list, and you want to do some programming, but you are still not confident enough. So just go to some platform and search for the problem statements. Read the problem statement first and try to understand it. Now if you are able to understand it, go to the discussion forum and try to read some code. Now you have read the code and you are able to understand that particular code. Now what you can do is try to solve that problem on your own, and if you are able to solve it, that's very good, and try to move on to the next problem statement of linked list itself, and then try to solve it. And if you will solve some 2-3 problem statements of a particular topic, you will be confident enough to write any code in that particular for that particular topic. So this was about reading code. Now let's move on to the next point, which is Googling. In my opinion, in IT field, Googling is the most important thing, because there are so many languages, and you must have learned so many languages, you must have learned so many technologies. So it's not possible to keep everything in your mind, because there will be different syntax for different languages, and there will be a point in your life where you, even if you are very experienced, there will be some problem statement or something where you will have to Google. So why not make it a practice from the beginning? So I would suggest you, if you are stuck somewhere, try to Google, because it will help you in future also. And Googling is like you will think like it is very easy, I will just put some keywords and I'll get the output, but it's not like that. You need to know what to search, because you will be stuck somewhere and you don't know what to Google, so you won't get output for that. So for example, some function is returning some particular kind of error. Let's say in Python you get key error or value error, something like that. So if you don't know what to Google, you won't be able to clarify or rectify your error. So you need to know how to Google and make it a practice from now only, and it will help you in a long run. So with that being said, let's move on to the next point, which is practice and work hard. This is something which you cannot skip. Even if you want to learn anything, not just programming, if you want to learn anything, you need to put extra effort and you need to practice. Let's say you want to learn something. Let's take example of data science only. In data science, you have several stages, like collection of data and then pre-processing of data. Next, you need to do exploratory data analysis, then modeling, and then select the best model. And if you want to optimize it further, you can optimize it, and the deployment of the model. So these were the steps which are involved in data science, and if you do it on a regular basis, you will get comfortable with these steps. So practice makes you familiar with all these points, and in programming also, if you practice a lot, you will get familiar with how to read a particular problem statement and how to proceed and how to divide the problem into several problems and then solve each problem one by one and then combining it. So it will come only after practice. And yes, you need to be patient, of course. And yeah, so if you practice and work hard, you will be able to become good and comfortable with programming. So now let's move on to the next point, which is stay motivated. In my opinion, this is the most important point, because when you will be learning programming and you get stuck somewhere, you will feel like programming is not for me, I should leave it, and I should just move on. But that's not the case. Everybody is stuck somewhere, and there are chances you will stuck somewhere. So what you need to do is take a few steps back. I will give you one example. Let's say there are several runners, and they are racing, and what they want to do, they want to finish to reach the finish line before everybody. They want to come first, right? And when they start running, let's say this is a hurdle race, and instead of a normal hurdle, let's take the hurdle to be a wall. So if they start running, and let's say one racer starts running, and he reaches to the wall and he tries to jump over it, but he couldn't jump. So what will he do? He will just stand there, and he will try to jump from there. Do you think will he be able to climb onto the wall? I don't think so. What he will do is he will come a few steps back, and then he will run again, and most probably this time he will be able to cross the wall. So just like that, if you are stuck somewhere, take few steps back, think about why you started learning programming in the first place, and what are your short-term and long-term goals, and what you want to achieve by learning programming, and what do you want to do with programming. So if you think all these things, and if you recall your motivation when you started learning programming, so this will again give you motivation, and you will start learning again. And there are chances that you will seek for motivation from the outside, so it might keep you motivated for a few days or maybe even few weeks. But what is important is you need to have motivation inside yourself, because internal motivation keeps us move forward in a long run. So in my opinion, internal motivation is more important than external motivation. But you can always seek for external motivation if you are not able to build motivation from yourself. So I'm not saying that external motivation is wrong. It's just it is for a shorter term, and maybe you will need motivation again and again. So what I will suggest you is stay motivated, and stay positive, and just keep working towards whatever you want to achieve. So I think these were the points which I wanted to discuss with you all, and I hope this video was helpful for you. And if you haven't downloaded data science notes yet, you can go ahead. In the description you will find a link. You can download that and you can start learning. And also, if you haven't subscribed this channel, please go ahead, subscribe this channel. It keeps me motivated to make videos like this. And hit that like button also, please. And yeah, so see you in the next video. Bye.